What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout in. Stepping in the building, I got an A-Town legend and icon and a friend and family member to the show off in this thing. Big Gipp, what's good with it, boss?
What's happening, man?
Man, feeling good at this thing, Gipp. I mean, you know, the election just happened. I'm going to get straight to it, man. I mean, how do you feel about the turnout and what's going on now?
I feel like the election was great. It was a great experience just to be able to watch everybody go through their emotional ups and downs about it. Yeah. But at the same time, I can look at it critical from both sides because, you know, if you're gonna stay independent, in the state of Georgia, I'm a Democrat. Mm-hmm. But outside the state of Georgia, I'm an independent.
Yeah,
because I don't know them people.
Exactly. I feel that.
But it's like, and you know, I got a lot of Republican friends, you know what I mean? So I just think that I just stay in the middle because of my teachings, but at the same time, watching everybody go through what they going through about the actual situation in the actual election, I'm like, it was too many flaws in the game for us to win on a national scale this time. Yeah. It was just too many things going on. You know, a lot of people got mad at Gipp when I went and made the report. I did a post, man, when I was like, now, you take the man out the seat, but then the week before that, you said he was sharp. You said he was everything. He was on point.
Yeah.
So when I look at things like that, I'm like, okay, you told me he was right, but then when he embarrassed you, that's when you said, oh, no, we ain't having it. We're going to go and get him up out of here.
Yeah.
But then I'm supposed to still listen to the same folks that lied to me about how his condition was. That doesn't make sense and does not add up in my head. Yeah. Because if you'll sit there and lie to me a whole year about somebody's actual, you know, condition, then why should I believe you when you come back and tell me I'm here for you now? See, that's politics. That's not being straight up and down. That's politics. And I don't know, you know, is America ready for a woman president? I don't know. Like maybe if it's the right one, but it got to be the right one.
Yeah.
And I look at it with this mindset too. Me being raised by a soldier.
Yeah.
He would never say put a woman at the seat or at the table when we at war. I don't know no other community that would sit their woman at the table and deal with world leaders. I have never seen one besides Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that where the world is right now, I have to really put everything on the scale. Now, as soon as this man Trump get elected, now here go all the wars stopping, the stock market go up. like I'm just like, I don't know. It's depending on where your money is.
Come on now.
If your money in the stock market right now, you ain't saying nothing but we move that money over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if your money is invested in government programs, yeah, you got a problem. Ooh. You got a problem. Because these folks that's coming into office is not coming in with a mindset that we want to take care of everybody. You know, I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, the women on here cussing the black man out, but they're not taking into account that 2 million black men locked up and 500,000 probably on paper. They still can't vote.
Yeah.
So that's 2.5 million people can't vote, period.
Yeah.
And then to say, and look at the numbers and say, well, as many black men as they could voted for her, all the women voted for her. But then when you look over here and you see the Latino community, they voted strictly for Trump. Now see, that's another conversation we as black people gotta have. Now see, in the South, we didn't grow up with the Latino community. Yeah. We grew up with black people and white people. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me personally, when I look across in other states and I see black people up here worried about who the Latino people voted for, I feel like that's not our business. That's not why are black people always trying to connect our struggle to somebody else's struggle? They ain't got nothing to do with you. Cause get what? Them same Latino people, you go to jail. You can't go over there and talk to them. You in the black part. They in the Latino part. In jail, everybody's segregated. Well, why when we get out here on the street, the only one that ain't segregated or act segregated is the black people? Cause when you look at the numbers from the actual election, everybody voted that way. So, black woman, you can't be out here trying to blame the black man. You can't do that. We are not in the control factor of where this election was gonna go anyway. And I got a question for y'all. You know, I got a question. If Obama had a white wife, would he be as popular as he was? And then you look at her and say, if your husband was black, would they like you the way you was? Seem like it's a problem. It's a problem with that because I'm not racist on no plane. I'm just saying it seems like it always got to be identity politics when it comes to us gaining power in the political spectrum. It always got to look like we with somebody else, not with just us.
Yeah.
That's the politics that I feel like the Democratic Party, you're going to lose people every year from here on out until you straight up and down say who you represent.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you just use our struggle and what the black people went through as a community, and you put it on every other color, every other minority, and you pull them in, and we fight for their rights, but then the black folk don't get nothing at the end of it. But we always the face out here for. Like I saw Joy Reid. She was on there talking about, what wrong with you Latino people? Get what? They don't want to listen to what you goddamn talking about, bro. Yep. They don't listen to you. So why you even talking about who they voted for? That ain't your business. And I think that until black, I mean, David Banner said it best. He said, we ain't gonna be as powerful as we need to be until we be as racist as everybody else when it comes to our politics.
He ain't lying.
like I feel like that is just so real. You ain't got to be racist like I don't like this person, but now I can be racist about what I see my community and what I need for my community and to be about that. Why do I have to join forces with somebody else and pull them into what I'm doing to make my situation valid? I think that's the reason why the Democratic Party outside of Georgia ain't the Democratic Party. It's a Democratic Party in Georgia, and then it's a Democratic Party nationally.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw during the election. And I just want to let people know, man, what's cool in New York and Los Angeles ain't gonna never be cool in the South. That shit gonna stop at Nevada. Some of that shit is not what we was raised on. Some of that shit is not what we have built our communities on. And we not, just cause it worked for you, we don't have to adopt it and put it over here and feel like it's gonna work for us. We don't come from a liberal state.
Yeah.
We come from a southern state. That means we from the Bible Belt. Thanks. Jesus run thing around here. Jesus.
Come on.
Ain't nothing bigger than Jesus in the South. So I'm just saying it's a lot of people that's coming and acting like they with you, but they only using your struggle to put it on theyself to make theyself more acceptable to what they feel like is something they can invest in. Because, you know, why should black people be worried about what the immigrants doing and what they not doing?
Facts.
They ain't came and took up at Africa, and they ain't gonna take up at Africa. And I'm looking at it like, hey man, why you got so much fear around here? Talking, man, they gonna come and snatch you out your house and your school, and they gonna throw it. They ain't got nothing to do with you. They ain't got nothing to do with you. So why is black people talking about what's gonna happen to somebody else's community? Cause get what? Since George Floyd, police still been killing black folk. So when y'all keep trying to sell me the 2025 or whatever that, man, that shit been going on.
Ooh.
That shit been going on.
Yeah.
It's been 2025. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Stop selling fear in the black community. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. Our kids is the most ruthless kids. Play with them.
Yeah.
They gonna go through it. They gonna go through you and everything beside you.
Come on.
So why should we walk around in fear anywhere in this United States acting like somebody gonna play with us? They ain't never played with us.
Come on.
So why right now, when it's election time, we supposed to just live in this? Y'all want us to live in this fear, but y'all want a woman president. What you talking about? Nothing wrong with a woman president. Nothing. Hey man, if Michelle had ran, you wouldn't have had to come up with so many goddamn excuses.
Yeah.
If Oprah really cared about leading her people, she would have took the job. She's that famous.
Yeah.
So what's your excuse? So if you're not gonna give me the best and the most powerful, just don't give me somebody you want me to follow just cause that's who you got for the job. I ain't going for that one. You know what I mean? And I don't know nobody. I don't know no black Indian. Not like her. I don't know her. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying she wasn't right for the job. I'm just saying that the people that I know from California, they never spoke highly of her like that until time for election. So you can't erase people's history just cause we got to figure out a way how to make people look good in the press.
Yeah.
That shit don't last because you know what happens? Exactly what y'all seen happen. Folk wasn't ready for the job.
Yeah.
One thing you can say about Obama, he never ran out of words.
At all.
He would put Trump right there, we can go. Put him right there, we can go. But with her, you act like we don't see all these provisions they trying to make for money. They don't talk to her too much. She can't do this too much. Come on, man. Whenever you do all that, that mean they ain't ready. You do not. I don't need questions that's already drawn up. Why I gotta go practice for something I've been doing for 3 years already? I'm the vice president. I'm supposed to know everything supposed to be going on. I sat there. You said you the last one in the meetings everywhere. Why you need so much help? That mean you ain't ready. And black people gotta stop wanting to lower the bar just cause it look like us. That don't mean nothing. Anything can look like it, but that don't mean they represent you. And all I'm saying is, hey, Georgia, they talking about she gonna run again. Boy, we better get Andre ready.
Yeah. I can see Dre going up through that.
What I mean? You better get Andre ready.
Yeah.
Because the rest of these people telling you they not going. And I don't know why y'all crying and doing all, they didn't vote Hillary Clinton in here, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, this still the United States.
Yeah.
So if it's still the United States, some things, some people are just not gonna agree with.
Yeah.
And you can't get upset with that. You gotta just look at it as this. King and queen always make it go green.
Come on now.
King and queen, man. 2 men don't make a baby. You know, and I'm just saying that with just like, if something don't work, it don't work. But you not gonna trick me or make me accept your definition of what the world's supposed to be. These kids out here are the most, man, they have played with these kids so bad. They have manipulated these kids so bad for monetary value. You know what I mean? You got these kids out here don't know who they is because adults have sit up here and said, oh, we gonna ride with whatever you say. Huh? When? When do we ride with whatever a child say? And you got people out here really fighting for other adults to experiment on children. So, hey man, you don't gotta like a person because they ain't willing to be as progressive as you. Hey man, that's why God made you and God made me. And when I look at even when I look at these TV programs, it's like, it seems like the folk that keep wanna holler and they Democrats, They the folk that want to do all the censoring and all the blackballing and all the take people out of position if they don't believe like I believe. Now see, hey man, that means that you just as bad as other folk. I don't care what you is or how you represent it. If you into any type of censorship, you ain't for me. People out here need to get thicker skin. And another thing is, the Democratic Party, to me, you got a lot of subsections in it. People that represent different groups of people. That's cool. But my thing is when people try to act like they fighting for one thing, but they really fighting for something else. They just using the black face as the draw, but really at the small words on the contract, so they fighting for a whole other group of people.
Facts.
And that's why I think that's the reason why Atlanta, I feel like, has been such a great city, because nobody has been able to get into these positions not being them.
Yeah.
And on the national stage, I want to say this too. Y'all see when Biden, when they told him get out of the way, all the billionaires that supported the Democratic Party all left. The money walked out the door. Then he ain't no good no more. But tell me this, until we got a candidate where everybody look like them at the back, on the back wall too, then you know we moving into the right direction of being a real party that's fighting for us. Because we are the only group of people that got to connect ourselves to everybody else's movement and everybody else, but ain't just like we out here talking about why the Latinos voted that way. Ain't nobody ever came out here and asked us nothing like that. Or asked us why we did this or did that. They don't care.
Yeah.
So why do we always have to nestle up to somebody else and put their struggle on us? Like we ain't had our battles and wars with these people. These the same people we fighting. You know what I mean? They're the same people. But I look at it like this. Either you about money, you about corporate business, or you about getting you a free check. That's what the world is right now. Because to me, a lot of folk crying because they know when these folk get out of the office, they ain't going to get no more free money. Now, why should I care? I ain't never got no free money.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, man, that's why I think that that's where I feel like Malcolm X was always right, man. Like, liberals, man, come stand beside you, be your friend, use you as a guinea pig, and then walk off with all the weight and all the money, and you just was the goddamn project. Damn that. Damn that for the future, man. You ain't gotta like me, but at least you gonna respect me.